My name is Madelene Stark, and I'm here today to demo the Nordic-Baltic Connectivity Hub for you. I'm a colleague to Maria, and I work as a GIS Analyst at Nordregio. I've been at Nordregio for a year now, a year and a half, and I've been with the project almost all that time. If you have any questions, as before, just type them in the chat, and I will either give you a response in the chat after our breakout sessions, or before if we have some extra time over. So I'm here to demo the mapping tool that we've built for you. But before jumping into the actual application, I would just briefly like to touch upon the what's and whys of this tool. So what is the Nordic-Baltic Connectivity Hub? Well, it's an online application built for exploration, engagement, and networking within the 5G plus landscape. The explorative aspect provides you with a full view of 5G coverage to households in the Nordic-Baltic region, and also an unprecedented comparative element. So when you're exploring this data, you have the possibility to compare the participating countries down to municipal level data. And then, as I said before, looking at the percent household coverage of at least 100 megabit per second downlink. There is actually no other platform available collecting and harmonizing data like we do for this sector, making it very unique for the Nordic-Baltic region. So that was the explorative aspect of this app. The engagement aspect of the tool makes use of, you heard Maria mention before, a previous project. And it was a previous project that mapped 5G plus activities in the Nordic-Baltic area, and we're making use of that data once more. So we're displaying it for you to explore this overview of what we call the innovative landscape across the individual countries. But how does this really even relate to engagement? Well, now we're not providing the mapping anymore, or we just provide the actual map. You have to provide us with your data and submit what activities you have going on in the area. Lastly, the networking aspect is allowing you to look for and submit your own collaboration requests in relation to all these 5G plus activities that you have. So why did we create the Connectivity Hub? Well, in short, it's just that we needed an integrated space that allows actors within the 5G plus sphere to be able to explore and find data in their region, engage in providing this information to us, and to be able to network. So with its three core features, the coverage map, the activities map, and the networking aspect, this tool really has the possibility to connect people across the industry, allowing knowledge to be shared within this community and collaborations to be established. It also provides a great base for other relevant stakeholders and policy makers, etc., to just have an oversight of current 5G plus initiatives and the innovation landscape that they contribute to. So let's jump into the actual technical demonstration of this tool. So as you access the Nordic-Baltic Connectivity Hub, you are led to this landing page. It gives you three options, either to access the coverage map, the activities map, or to access the networking tool. But we'll start here at the coverage map. So this part was previously developed for you to have, and it wasn't previously developed, it's been developed now, but it was, as I previously mentioned, it was developed for you to have an integrated interface to explore and compare household coverage data in our region, the Nordic-Baltic region. It comes with a range of filters here on the left for you to easily do this exploring. You could, for instance, look at the separate countries. When selecting Sweden here, I'll just click here, you can see how the map instantly responds. We can also filter on region. Now that I've filtered out Sweden, you can see that I've only have access to Swedish regions. This is so that it will be much easier for people that are not 100% familiar with the region that they are exploring to actually make choices that match their criteria. But I am from Södermanland in Sweden, so it would be interesting to me to look at the household coverage for that region. So I select Södermanland here, and the map instantly responds. But what I do want to make sure that you noticed this time around, apart from the map, is also this information box up in the corner. This also filters out all the regions and makes it possible for me to just flip through all the municipalities of my region like a book and seeing their coverage data in that box. But say now that I want to compare this region to another region. We can take the next lying Östergötland. And I just go back to the filter and I select Östergötland, and it also shows up in the map. I can still flip through the information box as a book, but if you see in a region that you don't know what it's called or whatever, I'm interested in this region down here, then I can just click on it and it will filter out both in the information box and you will have a pop-up displaying the same data. You can, of course, also filter on coverage. Say, for instance, that we're interested in looking at high coverage municipalities in the region. Then I can enter the range here that I'm interested in, say 70 to 90%. And when it's activated, I can see all the relevant municipalities. I mentioned before that one of the unique aspects of this app is the fact that it's the only curated tool that provides this data in this harmonized manner. But what makes it even more unique is the fact that we also have this data over time. So we've been looking at 2024 year's data up until now. But by clicking here on 2025, for instance, we can see the data for 2025. And 2026 here. You might notice that there's a lot of light blue areas here in 2026. That means that the data hasn't been submitted yet. We are completely reliable on our project partners to submit their data. And if it's not submitted, as you can see in the information box here, it probably depends on that we haven't passed their data update cycle this year, or that it hasn't been made available to us yet. But say also that you want to do this over year, but on region, then I just want to point out that we also have the possibility to keep the regions over time. You see the filters that we apply, we now again have the Sörmland and Östergötland example in the map. They persist through the different pages in the app. So now we have 2024. If we want to compare these two regions to 2025, we just click 2025. And here where I've filtered them out again, they are still visible. And then I can go back to 2024 and 2025 to keep exploring the changes over time. So let's head into the next part of this tool, the activities map. We have a menu over here that makes it possible for us to just click on through to the next part of the tool. This map, the activities map, displays the data from a previous made mapping initiative done by us at Nordregio covering 5 related use cases or activities, innovation hubs, and testbeds. So you can see the activities or use cases in blue, and the innovation hubs and testbeds in red. This is too explorative in a sense, just like the coverage map. You have all the different kinds of filters here to filter out what would be interesting for you. But one of the more important parts of this map is the possibility for you to look for collaborative partners. So by using this filter, open for collaboration, and pointing it to yes, we can see all of the available projects that need a collaborative partner. If you're looking for a collaborative partner and you can't find one in your map, no worries. We are, as I've been saying, completely reliable on you to engage in this app and to provide your information. So if you can find a partner, then maybe someone is looking for you too. So then you just go up here and you click Submit an Activity. This takes you to a survey, which I've pre-filled to make it quicker this time, but it basically just covers all kinds of information regarding your activity that you're sending in. But I want to take a quick pause here by the collaboration request. If you press that you have a collaboration request, I just want to point out that you don't have to have your contact details in this public app. If you don't want people to be able to contact you directly, just press no and enter your email here. Enter your email either way. But by entering your email there and having no selected in advance makes it possible for us to connect you. So then Maria, my colleague, will get an email if there's someone who's interested in collaborating with you, and she will then put you in contact with each other. The last thing to note when submitting your activity, when I click on Submit here, this will be automatically added to the activities map. There's no lag in time in whatsoever. If I go back here to activities map and just quickly refresh the page, I can now, since I know I added a filter that I know no other activity in this app has. So if I go to vertical and just filter out on gaming, there was a lot of gaming. Wasn't the last time, but we can take open for collaboration as well. And then you will be zoomed in to the Nordregio hub, which I just added literally 30 seconds ago, and it's added in the map. So just keep that in mind as you submit your activities and collaboration requests to us. So now that we've touched upon all the 3 aspects of this app, we have exploration, we have engagement, we have networking. Maybe you are a bit curious what is hidden behind this app or this button, because we haven't been clicking on that. But there is no hidden exciting functionality hiding behind here. This is just a shortcut for you that is already familiar with the app and the maps and just want to submit your use case to us. So that was everything for my technical demonstration of this app.